डीमोनेटाइजेशन पर ऐसे देखते हैं इसके आउटलाइंस। डीमोनेटाइजेशन, exchanging old notes, goals of demonetization, aftermath, cash crush, effects on economy and reactions, both support and criticism, and last is conclusion. फर्स्ट पॉइंट देखते हैं, डीमोनेटाइजेशन। Demonetization is the act of stripping a currency unit of its status as legal tender. Demonetization is necessary whenever there is a change of national currency. The old unit of currency must be retired and replaced with a new currency unit. Goals of demonetization. First is make the corrupt lose their money. We have heard of money scams in the past ranging from Bofors to the 1 lakh crore plus 2G and Colgate. Huge sacks of money are being burnt, thrown, or caught. Second is get everyone to have a bank account. The bank scheme for the poor under the UPA was a quiet affair, but it is really picked up under Modi's Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Money deposited after demonetization is phenomenal. If we had our own bank account, we could withdraw rupees 24,000 in one stroke. This is another scheme that pushes more and more Indian utilize into banking system. Fourth is cashless transaction. A cashless economy is not just convenient for citizens but also for government to monitor. Fifth is crackdown on terrorism and Naxalism. Both terrorism and Naxalism run on counterfeit notes coupled with black money. They have been severely hit as their funds have dried up. Boost the economy with people burning their notes and counterfeit ones being taken out of the system. The value of rupee will become stronger. The more the notes there are in the market, the higher the inflation. Exchanging old notes. The Reserve Bank of India laid down a detailed procedure for the exchange of the demonetized banknotes with new rupees 500 and rupees 2000 banknotes. Following are the key points. Citizens will live until 30 December 2016 to tender their old banknotes at any office of RBI or any bank branch and credit the value into their respective bank accounts. Cash withdrawal from bank accounts were restricted to rupees 10,000 per day and 20,000 per week. Later, this limit was increased to rupees 20,000 per week. Initially, all ATMs were dispensing bank notes of only rupees 550 and rupees 100. Demonetization and cash withdrawal from ATM were restricted to rupees 2000 per day. However, exceptions were given to petrol, CNG, and gas station, government hospital, railway, and airline booking, except to accept the old rupees 500 and rupees 1000 banknotes. Aftermath cash crush. The scarcity of cash due to demonetization leads to chaos, and most people holding old bank notes faced difficulties to exchange them as endless lines outside bank and ATMs across India became a daily routine for millions of people waiting to deposit or exchange the 500 and 1000 banknotes. ATMs were running out of cash, and around half of the ATMs were non functional. Several people were reported to have died from standing in queues for to change their old banknotes. Effect on economy. Banking. In the first 4 days of announcement of the step, about 3 trillion rupees in the form of old 500 and 1000 have been deposited. The SBI reported to have received more than rupees 300 trillion billion in the bank deposit in first 2 days. Business. By the second week after demonetization of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 banknotes, liquid sales across India witnessed a fall of 30 to 40%, while e-commerce companies saw up to a 30% decline in cash on delivery. Railway booking. As soon as the demonetization was announced, many of people started booking tickets in classes first A and second A for the longest distance possible to get rid of unaccounted cash. Tickets about rupees 10,000 can be refunded, filling ticket deposit receipt and copy of PAN card for about rupees 50,000. Gold purchase. In Gujarat and Delhi, many other major cities, sales of gold increased within 20 to 30%. Premium surgery, the price as much as rupees 45,000 from the running price of rupees 31,900 per 10 grams. Reactions. This decision made with mixed reaction. Support. Several bankers like Arundhati Bhattacharya, chairperson of SBI, Chanda Kochar, and Deepak, chairman of HDFC, that it would help curb black money also. It would accelerate e-commerce. Chinese state media. Global Times praised the move and termed as fierce fight against black money and corruption. Criticism. Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, called the new declarations drama. Many political leaders criticized the simple way in which black money was assumed as herd of cash, saying that people are in utter distress. Poor people are facing difficulties. Conclusions. The thing shall be cheaper. Indian currency shall get respect at the international in the international market. There shall be a great check on the terror related funding and therefore on terrorist activities. Corruption shall be down to a great extent as people will stop the tendency of accumulating money using wrong means. It will raise the gap between the haves and the have nots. However, there may be some difficulties for a couple of months, but this inconvenience shall be temporary and for short term.